Hello angel 그림 같아.
First of all, you'll need papers. Well, of course, I used black and glossy white cardstock papers. My advice is to use cardstock papers or maybe scrapbook papers that are slightly harder than the normal A4 papers, because you wouldn't want your light stick to be too fragile or frail in the end. Next, you'll need a pair of scissors, an eraser, please don't mind my crappy eraser, a paper cutter knife, a pencil, a pen, a silver one, markers, both black and silver. I use permanent markers, rulers, any kind of rulers you like, a glue stick, and any kind of liquid glue. I use latex glue because that's the only thing I can find. And lastly, a compass. Now, let's get started. So this here is the measurement for the height of the light stick, which is basically a hexaflexagon card. So what you're gonna do is you draw this exact measurement on your paper and cut it out. After cutting it out though, you have to fold it this way.
장난처럼 예쁘다는 말은 말아줘. 이불처럼 좀 더 따뜻하게 안아줘. 처음처럼 변함없이 곁에 남아줘. 아비 항상 상상하던 너와 함께 영원할 수.
Turn the pointy part to your left and fold the paper down again. Then repeat the steps until the end.
너에게 저 하늘은 모든 것을 다 주고 나에게 이 세상은 너를 준 거야.
네 맘 다치지 않게 절대 흔히 가지 않게 너를 지켜줄게 너를 위해 살게 약속할게.
We will only need 10 triangles, so cut off the extra ones. Okay, now we have 10 pieces of triangles. Let's start folding.
가장 화려한 천국의 보석도 이토록 눈부신 너보다는 못할 걸. 멀어지지 말아줘. Baby won't you stay.
Paste those two triangles together and you're done building the head. Next is the body, which is also the most complicated part. As you can see, the shapes with the same color have the same measurements, and the little hexagon at the bottom is for the base of the body for the stick, and each of the edges is of 120-degree angle, which you have to draw out with a compass. The dashed lines are the lines you have to cut out, while the dotted lines are the parts where you will need to score later. Then, moving on to the button. The button is also a hexagon with 120-degree angles. And just like before, draw both of these measurements out on your paper and then cut them out. For the body of the stick though, you will need to score the parts where the lines are dotted first before cutting them out. I use a compass to score mine, but if you have a scoring tool, you can use one.
내게 좀 더 시간을 줘 숨을 고를 수 있게 해 늘 같은 곳에서.
And then you cut the parts where the lines are dashed. Make sure the lines are completely folded after scoring and cutting them out.
널 깨우며 하루 시작해 365 1분 1초에 틈도 없을 만큼 함께 할 거야.
After that, we paste everything together. You can use a glue stick for the body, but for the base, It's better to use a liquid glue because that way it helps them to stick together better. But be careful when you're using the liquid glue though, because it might smear on your paper and make things messy, especially if you're doing the second version of the light stick. You can then cut out the extra parts to make it look tidier. Next, we will have to make a small cut at each sides of the body for the stick for the head to attach to the body. Oh, and please be careful when using the paper cutter knife. I don't want any of you get hurt. Time to decorate! Whee! So here's when you're going to draw out all the little details of the EXO light stick on your own light stick craft. You can even add on anything you like. Just have fun! Then we cut out the button from before. Well, almost done, almost. There's still more to it, it's not over yet. After that, you'll have to choose one of your favorite pictures and print it out in wallet size. I chose a Luhan and a Lei picture because this is actually made for my friend who is Lei bias and her sister who is Luhan bias. They love them so much and I'm just so happy and glad. Oh. Okay, back to the tutorial. So after printing and cutting the pictures out, you want to place the picture on top of your hexagon light stick head to trace the hexagon lines. After tracing and cutting the lines, it will look somehow like a puzzle. As I mentioned before, the light stick head is actually a hexagon card. So before placing the pictures on it, you'll need to flip it to the inner face. You can then cut out the extra parts before pasting it. And finally, it's done! Yes, ain't it just beautiful? Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. I have tried to make it as clear as possible, but if you guys have any questions, please don't mind and leave a comment down below. Thanks for watching!